Elementary, and while you're at home practicing math, I wanted to remind you of the subtraction poem that you learned earlier in the year. So if you know it, you can say it with me. Ready? More on top, no need to stop. More on the floor, go next door and take 10 more. Number is the same, then 0 is the game. I hope that helps when you're at home practicing subtraction, and one really fun way to do that is by using sidewalk chalk since it's been so pretty outside. And if you get really good, you can practice subtracting 2 3-digit numbers. I hope you are enjoying time with family, miss you, and can't wait to see you soon.
Hello, second graders. This is Mrs. Walsh from Bethesda Elementary with a math tip. Try practicing math facts with a deck of cards. Turn over 2 cards and subtract the smaller one from the larger one. Then write a fact family to go with the numbers. For more challenge, turn over more cards to create 2 and 3-digit numbers to subtract. Keep practicing and stay safe.
Hi, second graders. My name is Miss Hoppensberger and I teach at Clovercroft Elementary. Shout out to my Colts. I just wanted to share with you a fun activity that you can do with your family and do outside. All you need is a sidewalk and a piece of chalk, and you're gonna have a family member go around your driveway, your sidewalk, your back porch, and write 3-digit addition and subtraction problems. Once your family members have done that, you're gonna go around and scoot to all of your problems and solve. Make sure when you're going around and solving that you're checking your sign, and when it comes to subtraction problems like this right here, you need to remember if there's more on the floor, you need to go next door and get 10 more so you can solve. Enjoy the weather.
Hi boys and girls, this is Mrs. Kahn from College Grove Elementary. I'm here to talk about some fun math that you can do at home. One cool thing that you can do with your families is dig out some fun board games and play. You can also take the dice from the games and play a war game with them. You can play against a brother, sister, parent, but you roll 3 dice and you try and make the biggest number that you can and beat the opponent that you're playing against. Another cool game is with dominoes. If you have any dominoes at home, you can put them in a bag or in a box and you can play a war game with those by doing an addition problem. So 5 plus 3 equals 8, and maybe your opponent has 1 plus 1 equals 2. So remember, keep math on the brain, keep thinking and playing games and using dice and dominoes to practice.
Hi boys and girls, it's Mrs. Raleigh in 2nd grade math, and I wanted to share with you today a fun way to practice your math facts. Get some sidewalk chalk and write down answers to basic addition facts, basic subtraction facts, multiplication or division facts. You can write these on the sidewalk, on your back fence, in the driveway. Just make sure that you aren't in the street and that you ask a parent for permission first. Then ask a parent or sibling to call out math facts for you. When you find the answer to the fact, use a spray bottle to spray off that answer.
Hi, second graders. This is Miss Queener from Creekside Elementary. I'm here with a tip to help you practice money at home. All you need is a muffin pan and cupcake liners. At the bottom of the liner, you're going to write any amount that you want. Just make sure you write it on 2 because we're going to show amounts 2 different ways. So on my first liner, I'm going to show one way to make 24 cents. And the second one, I show a different way. You do this filling up your whole pan with any amount you want. Just make sure there's 2. For a challenge, try showing an amount greater than $1.
Hi boys and girls, Mrs. Cook here. Most of you that know me know I don't really like to cook even though my last name is Cook, but a great way for you to practice your math skills is to help mom or dad in the kitchen, either cooking or baking. Today I'm going to make chocolate chip cookies. So while I measure out the ingredients, I'll need this kind of a measuring cup to do dry ingredients like flour or sugar. I'll use this type of tablespoon or teaspoon to measure things like baking soda. And I'll need a measuring cup like this for liquids like milk or water. So help mom or dad cook or bake and get some math in too.
I'm Miss Gillum. I teach 2nd grade at Fairview Elementary. I have a math tip. When counting coins, first separate them into groups by quarters, dimes, nickels, pennies. Next, start by adding the quarters by 25 cents. Then count up by tens using dimes, fives with the nickels, and finally count up by ones using pennies.
Hey guys, this is Miss Hewitt from Graston Elementary. This is for all of you 2nd graders out there. This is a math tip if you want to work on your money skills at home. You can just act like you're going shopping, so you can look at catalogs, magazines, even browse the internet, and jot down those prices of items you want to purchase. Add column by column, and don't forget to regroup when you need to.
Hi, this is Mrs. Whitson from Grassland Elementary for your Math Minute. Today I'm going to review measurement. It's important when you're measuring that you use the correct tools. Here's some options that you may have around your house. Things that you can measure would be toys, furniture, even your pet. Today I'm going to use a tape measure to measure my bean plants. They've been doing a lot of growth. Last week, my bean plant was only up to here. When I measure it, that's only 6 inches tall. This week, my bean plant has had a lot of growth, and I have a sprout that's up to 14 inches tall. So what I can do is use that information to make a word problem. Bean plant height, 14 inches this week, 16 inches last week. That is an 8-inch difference in growth or height. My bean plant grew 8 inches in 1 week.
Hi everyone, this is Mrs. Knoll from Hunters Bend Elementary, and I'm here to give you a 2nd grade math tip on money. This is going to help you skip count, add different values together. It's great. So you're going to need a muffin tin. You're also going to need a marker, pencil, or pen. You're going to need paper and scissors, or muffin liners works too. And most importantly, you're going to need some coins. Don't forget to wash them first. So what you're going to do is you're going to put different values in each slot so that you can use the coins to add up to this value and put them in this slot.
Hello, 2nd graders. This is Mrs. Patton from Hunters Bend Elementary School. I'm here today to share a math tip with you on adding 2 and 3-digit math problems. First, you'll need a dice, a pencil, and some paper for you to create your own problems. First, roll the dice 2 times to create your first number. Then roll it again 2 more times to create your second number. Now you have your problem. I created 36 plus 54. Now you can use all of your great math strategies like partial sum, expanded form, a number line, and drawing models to help solve your problem.
Hi, I'm Trish Grider from Heritage Elementary School, talking a little bit about number sense fluency. In order to be fluent, you want to be accurate. That means you want to get the right answer. You want to be efficient. You want to get there quickly, but you also want to think flexibly. One great way to practice that flexibility is with subitizing, or finding visual relationships between numbers. You can make your own cards by just using paper and a marker at home, Skittles, pasta, rocks, anything that might work where if you tossed them, you could look at them and visually make those groups. For example, you might see 3 groups of 2 and 1 left over, which would be 7, or 2 groups of 3, which would be 6. We know that 7 plus 6 is 13 because you know that 6 plus 6 is 12 and 1 more makes 13.
Hello, Thompson Station families. This is Mrs. Panton with a fun math tip. For this activity, all you need is a flashlight, some flashcards with various facts, including addition, subtraction, and mental math facts. Next, hang those facts around your room. Remember, ask your mom or dad the best way to hang them up. When you're ready, turn off the lights and see how many facts you can answer. Once you have mastered those facts, continue adding more.
Hey Jordan Jets, this is Mr. Boggs with a quick math tip for the 2nd graders. Be careful when you're telling time and check the minute hand, and if it's between the 9 and the 12, be careful because it might look like it's on the next hour, but it's probably not yet. Also, when you're subtracting, go very carefully down the rows and see when you need to regroup. Be careful. Thanks.
Hey, this is Miss Massey from Kenrose Elementary. I'm here to give you a fun money math activity. Create a menu, grab a sibling or a parent, and have them pick a few items off of the menu, and give them a receipt for how much they owe you. For a challenge, try to make some change.
Hi, this is Mrs. Ward from Lipscomb Elementary. I thought it might be fun to use your toys to write math stories. During a massive snowstorm, Ewok needed to plow 120 miles of roads to clear. He cleared the droid's neighborhood of 36 miles. How many miles does he have to finish? And there's my math problem to go with the story. For these, Shelly and her dog Snoopy packed their bags for a trip to visit Care Bear. The first flight was 275 miles and the next flight was 125 miles. How far did they travel on their flight? 275 plus 125 equals 400 miles. I hope you'll have some math fun with your toys.
Hi, second graders. This is Miss Watkins here from Longview Elementary. I have a math tip for you. Are you tired of doing math inside with a computer or a packet? Then head on out to the trampoline or make a hopscotch and you can practice skip counting from any number. Go to the highest number possible. Have fun skipping and jumping.
Hello, I'm Katrina Burns, second grade teacher at Hillsborough Elementary, and I'm here to give you your math tip of the week, and that is go shopping. If you can pretend to go shopping, plan a menu, write down all the items that you need and the cost of each item, and then add it all up and see how much money you will need to do your grocery shopping. It's a great way to practice a lot of math skills, like addition, regrouping. Also, if you have some play money, you could even get out the money that you would need and see how many different ways you can come up with the total.
Hey Milk Creek Chargers, it's Miss Price. Today I'm bringing you a math challenge question for you to solve. So if you could grab a piece of paper or a whiteboard and get ready for a good challenge. So this is a word problem and it is a little long and it has a lot of important information in it. So I'm going to read it twice for you guys. You can pause the video when I finish reading it and then I will reveal the steps of how to solve it and what the final answer is. Okay, here we go. Cole and Bryson went to Video Game World. Cole won 162 tickets. Bryson won 74 tickets. They want to put their tickets together to get a large stuffed animal that costs 300 tickets. How many more tickets do they need?
Welcome to Mrs. Meyer's Snack Store. Find snacks you have at your house and price them for your store. Show 3 different ways to pay for your snack. You could also practice giving change out of $1. Extensions. Add up your total price for snacks for the week. You can also find out how much it costs to make your favorite family recipe.
Hey everyone, it's Miss Emily from Perry Creek. I want to give a special shout out to my second graders. I miss you all so much. One of my favorite ways to practice math is doing addition and subtraction outside with chalk, like in this problem. Don't forget to check and see if you need to regroup. When I start with the ones, I can't do 2 minus 5, so I'll have to go next door and regroup an 8 as 7 10s and 12 ones. Hope that helps.
Hi everyone, it's Miss Cronen from second grade. I'm going to show you a math strategy today, remind you how you can check your work, how you can check your addition work with subtraction and check your subtraction work with addition. So I'm going to turn my screen around and I'm going to show you this problem that I'm working on today. So I have 427 plus 536. And I'm first going to add my ones. I have 7 plus 6 equals 13, so 110, 3 ones. 110 plus 2 tens is 3, plus 3 more tens is 6 tens. Then 4 hundreds plus 5 hundreds is 9 hundreds. Now that I have my answer, I'm going to take that number and I'm going to start a subtraction problem with it. So I'm taking my sum and I'm subtracting one of the addends. So I'm just working backwards here. 963 minus 536. Now, if I solved this problem correct, my answer here is going to be 427.
Hey second graders, this is Miss Brennan from Sunset Elementary, and I just wanted to remind you of our subtraction poem that we learned this year. More on top, no need to stop. More on the floor, go next door and get 10 more. Numbers the same, zero's the game. So let's practice. Our first problem, we have 376 minus 124. I know that 6 is greater than 4, so I'm not going to stop. 6 minus 4 is 2, 7 minus 2 is 5, and 3 minus 1 is 2.
Hi Trinity second graders, it's Miss Mcdavid. I miss you guys so much. I don't know about y'all, but I have been baking up a ton since we've been out of school. And I thought of another way that I could use my muffin tin. So I took it here and I wrote different amounts of money using both the dollar and decimal point and the cent sign. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my jar of coins and I'm gonna see if I can find any matches.
Hey, it's me. I'm outside today. I've drawn 2 clocks. Let's tell some time.
Second grade, it's Mrs. Lang from Crockett Elementary. I thought it might be time to practice telling some time. Hey, take 2 hula hoops, some sticks, and some chalk. Go outside and draw 2 clocks. I've got a problem for you. Before we begin, you'll need to put your hour numbers inside the hula hoops and your minute numbers on the outside of your hula hoops. Your short stick's going to be your hour hand, your long stick's going to be your minute hand. Most of you know I have 2 dogs, Sky and Bear. Here's a problem for you. Sky has a vet appointment tomorrow at 11:45. Bear's appointment isn't until 2 hours and 15 minutes later. Can you try to figure out what time Bear's appointment begins?
Hey second graders, we hope you're at home practicing your math facts. You can get out a deck of cards and practice addition war or subtraction war. Teach your parents or your siblings how to play.
Hi second graders, this is Miss Garner and I just want to give you a cool math tip. Always remember when you're looking at your word problems, fill in your part whole. Remember that a part plus a part will always give you a whole, and a whole minus a part will always give you that other part. I hope you're studying all your math facts and doing all things math related. We will see you soon.